What's going on, Nitro gang? This is a Kyosho FW06 that was originally a kit. And today, we're going to run it. Whoa, fast. Oh, we got it. I see the smoke. I see the smoke. Sickening. You can buy these at A-Main. They are one of the last true 10th scale nitros you can purchase. These things come sold as a kit. You need to buy your own body. You need to get your own electronics. And then you could be yelling, 2-speed baby. Let's do a quick chassis overview, talk about what we have, then we will run it. You are looking at an eBay reproduction BMW M3 body. These sell for about, what, $30, Dan?
Yes. About
30 bucks, not bad. You can't get really any 10 scale body to fit these, but these have become fairly common. Unfortunately, HPI no longer participates in the best class in the world ever made, and in my opinion, that is a 10 scale Nitro on-road touring car segment. Let's take the body off, we'll take a look at the chassis itself. We got Dan Y, the awesome owner of the Kyosho. Now, you recently built this, huh?
Yeah.
So how was it? This was your first 10 scale chassis that you built? Because I know you have a lot of experience with 8 scale buggies.
Yeah, this was the first 10 scale. It was fairly easy to build. I mean, it took me about 2 days, about an hour and a half each day. Really simple instructions. If you follow instructions, you'll be in no time, you'll put it together. Let
me ask you this. So this kit came with the motor. So that was all pre-built, right? Like the clutch, everything, the 2-speed assembly, the main parts, were they pre-built? Or, you know, in terms of assembly, how was it with the main parts?
Yeah, the engine came with already clutch and all that pre-built. And the 2-speed was pre-built. So everything else you had to put together. The diffs you had to put together. And all of course, the linkages, you had to put the oil.
Shocks as well, right?
Yeah, you had to build the shocks. Well, I had to build the shocks.
What about any sort of fluids for the shock oil? Did it
didn't come with it, but...
Okay. So typical kit building equipment. Now in the front, this model has a locked front differential, a spool, right?
Yes.
Very common for 10 scale Nitro on roads. So if you guys are wondering, you know, if I spin these wheels, how come everything is spinning? The front is entirely locked. That is good for having a lot of power put down to the ground during your corner. Really nice anodized aluminum shocks with threaded bodies. You really don't see that in kit with this kind of price point. Now the price on this is what, like $289, I think it is. Yeah. So under 300 bucks.
Yeah.
Not bad. Fuel tank looks good. I really love these fuel tanks. I've had one of these and they have never leaked. What about the motor? Fires up?
Fires up really easy. No issues. I think it has plenty of power to move this thing around.
0.15 is all you need. I know, man. 2-speed looks nice in here. You know, I noticed something that I really genuinely love. We have a slide carburetor. You rarely see that on small block engines. Usually even HPIs, small blocks, they're kind of like always rotary linkage. It's hard to find parts of them. Here, if anything happens to your servo horn, no big deal. You can make another one, just kind of like a 90-degree servo horn. What about the radio tray, Dan? How do you find access to all of this?
Easy to put. There's actually a hump pack. There's a lot of room in here. You could put a 5-cell battery, the flat one. It will fit. All this is empty space. And everything fits just fine. So this is actually a really, I like this.
Yeah, very spacious, right? Yeah, I have one of these that was an RTR. Very spacious for a 10 scale. You'd be surprised because normally, you know, today we all run like these relatively giant 8 scale trucks, whether it's a Savage, whether it's like a T-maxx. This is a proper 1990s sickening class which is the 10 scale Nitro touring car. This is what everybody used to run long ago, and in fact, I'm going to make a claim that this is technically like our modern HPI RS4 when they came out. Now, Dan, you only kind of recently, a couple years ago, got into this hobby.
Yes.
When I got into this hobby, dude, this is what people were running. Of course, like HPIs, Traxxas's, you know, like Serpents, Mugans. But it was very common to have to build it. And back then, kits didn't even include engines like this one does. Let's take a look at the chassis. What do we got? Nice anodized blue aluminum. We have a couple awesome cutouts. I see you have a little bit of curb rash over here from somewhere.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's all right. It likes it. It likes it. Well, let's fire it up, man. 10 scale Nitro. They're best when they're running. Let's do the prime job. Oh, I just saw fuel.
Yep.
Man, the pleasure you get when you see fuel in the fuel line. All right, that's enough. Should be good. You really don't need to even warm these up. That's what's great. Low,
yeah.
You know, 0.15. I got the radio. Oh, that was a start right there, bro. That is 10 scale Nitro greatness. Do a little warm up. Let's check out your linkages. Okay, it doesn't shut down. Not bad. Man, this motor is so quiet. Sickening. I think we should probably raise the idle a little bit. Your idle's a little low. Good. Let's do the idle job. There's the idle right over there. Turn the idle a little bit to the right. Yeah, much better, much better. That's good. That is a proper idle. Great shift point. Man, these engines are incredible. Running great. It's not even hot, bro. Kyosho for you. Let's run the Kyosho. I heard the 2-speed. The Volkswagen, anytime I try to do a video, Volkswagen gets in my way. You gotta be careful. 2-speed, baby. Drive straight, no flips. It's a 10 scale success, bro.
Yep.
10 scale success. Yeah, the 2-speed. Motor's warming up. We still have it very rich at this point. Oh, it's getting faster. Let's come in for an engine temp check. Little pit stop, so to say, for the Nitro gang. Let's check out that motor. It's not even hot, guys. This thing can handle. It can handle a liter too. Beautiful. Look at that idle. 0.15 Kyosho. Engine included with this kit. Get it. You're gonna like it. The 2-speed is super predictable, right?
Yeah, shifts perfect.
Not like the HPI Savages, you never know when they're gonna shift. Runs good. Hey Dan, what kind of car you think they use to make these tire treads over here? An AMG? Maybe they use the new 1-to-1 scale Arma. It's getting faster.
Yeah.
We're eventually gonna have to speed test this. Whoa, fast. Let's fire it up again and go for a little onboard video. Now that is an easy start right there, guys. Kyosho. Recommend you pick one of these up while they are still in stock at A-Main, and you could be yelling 2-speed baby all day long. Awesome brakes. Look at that idle as the motor comes back. No two-stage idle, nothing, right? I would say this carb is awesome. Dude, we barely ran like less than half a tank of fuel this whole time. Fuel efficiency. You want to decrease your oil dependence? Get a Kyosho. Get a Kyosho. Man, I can carry this thing and talk. This is like the Lexus of RCs. Yeah, probably because I want a Lexus. Let's let it chill a little bit, and we're gonna run a little something else, guys. Let's put a little oil on the rearmor, okay? That's what you need. That's what you need. Gonna shut it down. Okay, shut it down. First impression, I gotta tell you guys, this is a great purchase. No flips, motor runs predictable, it's smooth. And you know, this is like one of the worst paved parking lots, right, Dan?
Yeah.
There's like giant craters on the road in front of us. Look at this, guys. It's a crater. This is where like the meteor hit, you know, that killed off all the dinosaurs. This is it. And you know, the Kyosho survived the dying out of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sickening. Shocks are beautiful. Suspension is great. And the ride height is very, very adequate. Look at that rear end ride height. Beautiful. We got a Ford F-150 pickup truck over there. It appears that it wants to do a burnout. What he should be doing is yelling 2-speed baby with a Nitro. Oh, I see the wheels going. I see the wheels going. Oh, we got it. I see the smoke. I see the smoke. Sickening. Sickening. I think he stalled it. No, he didn't stall it. It's a runner. Some would say it's a burner.
Ford, right?
Yeah, it's a F-150.
Yeah, tow truck should be on there.
Yeah. Let's do it. We got it. That was good, man.
That was fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Bro, I have no idea I can do this shit in a truck like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an open rear. My Grand Marquis does the same thing.
Yeah, it's an open dip.
When it runs, that is.
Let me see the Grand.
Well, no, I got our season stuff in there, you know. This is but it's the same shit. Like they do like one wheel burnouts, you know. It's a burnout. Let's hope they do it again. They might not. If you smell what the Nitro gang is cooking.
So fine, but her breath is like, whoa. She say she wanna dance, but she don't know how to.